What's going on, guys? Welcome to Game Time with Dylan Cattengell. Today I have on Jake, Quinn, and Noah Dougé. They're going to be helping me out with some first reactions to this NFL draft, which was just now. Did a live coverage of the first 20 picks. Long video, but you can go check that out. And we're going to be doing a first reaction. Thanks, guys, so much for coming on.
Yeah, for sure. Hyped to be on.
Absolutely.
All right, so the ones that jump out to me, Andrew Thomas going fourth. I did not like that, but projected it. I really am high on Isaiah Simmons. I like the versatility. I compare him to Derwin James. I like the fit for Andrew Thomas, but considering they had the ability to go get a really transformative defensive player, I don't like that. Scrolling down, I'm not surprised with either of these. I like Herbert more, but that's here nor there. They're very comparable. Again, the Derek Brown pick, a little confusing. I know they needed a little help here. Again, I would have gone with Isaiah Simmons. And then the Isaiah Simmons pick, as I had been beating a drum the whole time, I love him. But I thought that they should have gone with Tristan Wirfs, an offensive tackle to protect Kyler Murray. They just got Nuke Hopkins on the outside. I thought that would have helped out a lot. They got Kenyon Drake returning. He would also help out in the run blocking game. Moving down, I love the C.J. Henderson pick from the Jaguars. I don't think it was a reach like some people do. Excellent cornerback. Moving down, I do not like Becton. Injury concerns as well as lateral movement concerns for me. Ruggs, good pick. Did a video on him. Check it out. And then the others that jump out to me are the trade that the 49ers and the Buccaneers made here, which was a trade to move back one spot, obtain a fourth-round pick, and still get the DT to replace Buckner and Javon Kinlaw. I'm not super high on Kinlaw, but I really like the pick. Moving down, safe. A.J. Terrell, fantastic pick. Jake and I both really liked him coming out of college. The Clemson cornerback can blanket people and has some great athletic ability. CeeDee Lamb falling to 17 to add a three-headed monster down there at the Cowboys. Again, another what I would consider to be an A- pick. Austin Jackson sucked fucking dick. Get him off of here. Damon Arquette, I am not surprised. I was beating this drum. People didn't have him in the first round. I got him here at 19. I really like Damon Arquette. He had some crazy stats that in zone coverage he allowed some absurd yards per play. It was top of college football. Moving down, the Rager pick is garbage. The Jefferson pick is garbage. And that's because Ayuk was there. So take your garbage picks and move on, especially Rager. I like him, but he's not 21. Jefferson's better. The Kenneth Murray pick for the Chargers, I'm going to let Jake hit on that, but that's a top tier A-plus pick. Cesar Ruiz, fantastic center. A little bit confusing because they actually drafted a center last year, and that they say they're going to either move Caesar or him to guard. So I'm a little confused about how that's going to work out, drafting two back-to-back. They really got to be confident in moving one of those guys to guard. The Brandon Ayuk pick for the 49ers is an absolute A-plus home run pick, to say the least. Excellent pick by the 49ers at 25th. Jordan Love, do not like him, haven't liked him, stayed not liking him, and it's not to do with the Packers drafting a quarterback or anything other than he's inconsistent, inaccurate, not worthy of a first-round pick. The Mahomes comparisons are straight outrageous. I don't like it at all. And it doesn't make any sense to me. Patrick Queen falling to 28, I love for the Ravens. That's another great draft pick. Who thought that the Ravens were going to screw that up? Nobody, and they didn't. Moving forward, I also think Gladney falling to 31. I was beating that drum during my live stream that he could have been going anywhere from the 16 to 32 range. Ended up falling to 31. And then Clyde Edwards-Helaire, my fourth running back off the board. They must really like his fit, but DeAndre Swift... Actually, sorry, excuse me. My fifth running back off the board. I like Dobbins. I like Zach Moss. I like Jonathan Taylor, and I like DeAndre Swift more than I like Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I don't think he's a bad running back or anything, but I just don't think with the others available on the board. If you wanted a big, strong guy, or if you wanted a speed guy, you had those options available. I'm not sure what the draw with Clyde Edwards-Helaire is, but knowing the Chiefs, they got a systematic fit there, so I'm not going to beat that pick up too much. I'm going to throw it over to Jake now. Let me know where to scroll. We'll start at the top. What are your first things that hop out to you as far as wow?
Well, the first thing, honestly, that hopped out to me about the whole draft was just, nothing really happened in the top 10. It was kind of just straightforward.
I agree. I was shocked to see no trades happen in this 5-6 range. That blew...
Nothing. Exactly. I expected either Miami or the Chargers to try to trade up to 3, but it looks like nothing happened. They're both just content with sitting there and getting their guy.
Moving down, Jake, C.J. Henderson off the board at 9. Thoughts?
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a lot of people had him lower when we did our mock draft yesterday on NFL.com. I think they had him way lower. we had them reaching at like 8. And he's top tier corner. Anytime you can get a top tier corner in the NFL, it's one of the most important tier. Just gotta get it on the board. I like for the Browns pick. The Browns pick was big. Jedrick Willis. A lot of people had him as the number 1 tackle, and they were able to stay at 10 and just pick him up.
I really liked it. I had him as my number 2 tackle. Great pickup in a positional need for sure. As we keep scrolling, what do you see?
I really like number 17. The Cowboys able to get CeeDee Lamb.
That's huge.
They paired him with Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup, so now their receiving core is insane.
You see CD in the slot then?
Yeah, I'm probably Michael Gallup. I don't even know. Maybe Amari Cooper because of the way he runs routes, but maybe CeeDee Lamb because of his after catch. I don't know. It's gonna be a tough call.
Yeah,
like, their receivers are insane now, though. Austin Jackson, I thought it was a reach. I don't really like that.
I didn't like that at all.
Talent. Yeah, I thought he was second round talent. I did like the Dolphins' second pick though. I think they got didn't they get DeAndre Swift?
Dolphins.
No, I don't think Swift's off the board yet.
Yeah.
Oh, did Swift not get picked? It was only Clyde?
Yeah. Clyde was the first off the board.
Damn. Okay, well, I really like the Chargers trading back up for Kenneth Murray. They have they have one linebacker in the middle, but he's not a playmaker at all. And Kenneth Murray has the upside. He can do everything. He's fast. He's rangy. He goes bullet right into people. He can knock people out. He's amazing.
I agree with that, and I also think that that's in the range of potentially one of the only A to A+ picks in this draft.
Yeah.
Anything in the last 8 or so picks that jump out to you?
Patrick Quinn, amazing value there. He's just a great player. Like the Ravens knew they just needed best player available. They just picked it.
Yep.
That's about it, honestly.
Noah, as we scroll through the first round of the 2020 NFL Draft, what jumps out to you?
For me, I would say I was pretty surprised with the Thomas pick at 4. Honestly, I thought Rector was going to be up there, but again, this physical concerns are just not going to be suitable for a team. And then also, I thought Tagovailoa was going to drop, and I really thought the Chargers were going to have to trade up to try to get Herbert, but I thought they did a good job. I love the Derek Brown pickup for the Panthers defense, to go with Bridgewater and McCaffrey on the offense. You have now something on the defense, something hopefully to emerge, and he's a pretty physical guy. I loved you guys' thing on Henderson. I really think he's a diamond in the rough. I really think that he's great in coverage, both man and zone. I think he's going to perfect place to be in Jacksonville. Now that they don't have anybody, they both got Bouye and Ramsey gone.
Huge positional need, yeah. I agree.
Jedrick Willis, I think, was an amazing pick because now the Browns have at least 2 guys that can protect Mayfield. Mayfield didn't have a lot of time last year in the backfield, and I think Jedrick is going to give them a little bit more time along with Conklin. Again, Mekhi Becton was one I kind of was iffy about. Tristan Wims, I thought would go lower, but I thought that was pretty surprising where they picked him up. Great job by the Buccaneers to get him there, especially with Tom Brady and Gronk. Now they have a little bit more of a line. Ruggs being the first off the board. I thought it was going to be Lambs or Judy, but I guess Ruggs fits in the Raiders system a little bit better. He's a lot quicker. He's going to be running a lot of routes in the slot. Javon McKinley, I think it's actually a great pickup for the Niners because he's a system guy and he's not really an individual player. I think the Niners have a lot of system guys, especially with their defense coordinator. I forgot his name.
Robert. This is going to drive me nuts because we'll move on. But yeah, I'll think of it. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
No, we might have lost you for a sec, dog. That's all good. We'll just keep it going, though. After losing him, we were moving down, but we'll get him back here in a sec, no worries. But any other final thoughts you had, Jake, to just kind of cap it out? Let's give me your best pick of the first round.
Best pick? I honestly really, really, really like the CeeDee Lamb pick at 17.
My best pick of the draft. I'm gonna go with 2. I'm gonna give you 2 picks.
All right.
And that's 25 Brandon Ayuk to the 49ers because I think that's just incredible value, and he's really, really a top-level receiver. And Kenneth Murray to the Chargers to fit a huge positional need and also just provide linebacker versatility. Now, give me your worst pick of the first round.
Wait, go back up. No, yeah, let me get a good look at these again.
Yeah.
Because I got to think about, like, positional.
I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're
I don't
good.
know what that was.
We're jumping into worst pick, best pick. So you want to give us your best pick of the first round, Noah?
Ooh.
I think my worst pick of the... Oh, yeah, wait, yeah, pick him.
My best pick, damn. There was a couple A+ picks. I really like the Chargers pick at I think it was 20.
Yeah, no, that was my pick too. That's funny you said that. Yeah, you were out, but we just came up with the same one.
Oh man, I also think that the Raiders got a diamond in the rough in Damon Arnett. I think you were talking about his zone coverage, man coverage.
Yeah.
His stats are ridiculous. And I mean, Okudah was talking about earlier in the week. He was talking to Shea. He was talking to Kuiper. He was saying, man, where do you think my teammate's going to get picked? And here he is at 19. So, I mean, I think that's huge. Again, the Raiders now have 3 decent, solid young cornerbacks with Jonathan Abrams, Carl Joseph, and Damon Arnett now.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm a really big fan of that pick too. That one's awesome. All right, Jake, give me your worst pick of the first round.
Not because of the type of player that he is, but I think. Oh no, yeah, I think my least favorite pick is going to be. I forgot about this pick by the Dolphins. What was his name? Andrew Jackson or?
Oh yeah, Austin Jackson.
Austin Jackson. Yeah, I just think he was a second round player. You know, I just like. I think he could develop into a good player. I think he has the tools to become a good player. He just isn't right now, and because of that, 18's too early.
Yeah. Mine, I would have said the same thing, but to give a new look, mine's going to probably... I'll give you 2. Jalen Reagor and Jordan Love. I don't necessarily like the fit of Reagor in Philadelphia. I think they should have gone with Ayuk or maybe somebody that can get downfield and really pair with Deshaun Jackson. Well, I just wasn't really sold on it. He's 5'10". He's strong, but it's not breakaway speed. He also put on 15 pounds supposedly after leaving TCU, which concerns me about his weight room plan because he didn't need to add the weight. And then the other one's Jordan Love, just because for the same reasons that you said Austin Jackson isn't a first-round pick. Jordan Love's not. He's just not a first-round talent. I see him more as a 3rd or 4th round talent, and it just didn't make sense to have him be in the top 32 picks. Who do you got for worst pick?
Worst pick for me would have to be the pick by the Seahawks. I really think they could have gone out and got a value player at pass rusher or offensive tackle and choose to go with the linebacker as if they don't have KJ Wright or Bobby Wagner.
No, I thought that one was really, really confusing. I'm not sure why they didn't go with defensive end help potentially. That's a really good one.
I think it's crucial to see, one of the biggest things is, I think is it the NFC West? That's the NFC West, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably one of the most explosive, high-powered offenses in the league, and here you are taking a player who's not very well known for his man coverage or zone coverage. He's just a guy that can blitz really well, and I don't think that's going to work very well for the Seahawks. But again, I mean, we'll just see. It's a matter of time, honestly.
No, I agree. Thank you guys so much for coming on and giving us an immediate reactions to the draft, what we liked, what we didn't like, best pick, worst pick. Noah, Jake, thanks so much for coming on. We'll have you guys on shortly again. Really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Dougé.
Of course. This has been Game Time with Dylan Cattengell.